I'm meteorologist Monica Woods, and we're checking out some gorgeous weather heading into this weekend. As we fall back, we get an extra hour to enjoy it as well. Morning clouds for the coast. Warm fall temperatures continue for the valley. For the foothills, we've got that peak fall color, which is starting to move its way down the hill. Dry and mild in the Sierra. Speaking of the fall color, how about this? This is along Highway 88. Love to see all the festive shots out there. Nevada City, gorgeous, golden and kind of reddish glow. And then Burney Falls. This is one of the quintessential falls in Northern California. You can see it's also highlighted by some gorgeous fall color there. Bishop City Park, we've got beautiful fall color and the gold just highlighted on the water. That's also the case at Silver Lake and Mono County. So again, some great fall color. It is starting to move its way down the hill. So we're at about the peak for Apple Hill and Calaveras counties. It's going to be in the Urban Valley Forest here as we head into November, which of course is this weekend. We don't have too much in the way of wet weather. We had a lot of winds over the past week or so, and that knocked down almost all the color in the higher elevations. We've got some north winds developing into our Friday evening forecast. That'll take us through the weekend. A little bit of patchy low clouds and fog for the coast, but other than that, it's a dry outlook all the way through this first weekend of November, which includes the time change. So for Sacramento, this is going to be the shift in our time change here and our sunrise and sunset. On November 1st, that's Saturday, our sunrise 7:33, and then Sunday it drops to 6:34. And then, of course, that sunset an hour earlier. On Saturday at 6:05, and on Sunday it's 5:04. So we're getting to that time of year where that sunsets earlier and earlier. Friday temperatures include highs in the 60s for the Tahoe Basin. We're in the 70s for the foothills, and that will pretty much be uniform as we move our way southward. Near 70 for some of the mountain areas, although Yosemite's up to 79 degrees, and we've got 70s as well throughout much of the Urban Valley floor. Our highs are in the 60s and 70s across the central coast. Just a little mix of sun and clouds in there. For the San Joaquin Valley, we'll be in the upper 70s, slightly above average. For the Bay Area forecast, our highs are in the 60s with a mix of sun and clouds. Take it inland, we're in the upper 70s to near 80, almost 10 degrees above average, wrapping up this work and school week. And for Halloween and the end of October. We're in the 60s along the northwest coast as we head into the north part of the valley. Highs will be in the low 80s to right around the upper 70s. Overnight lows, though, by the way, are still quite cold. We're in the upper 40s to right around 50. That's typical for this time of year, but it at least has that fall feel, whereas those afternoon highs are sitting above average again for our Friday. And it really lasts through the upcoming weekend as well. Mix of sun and clouds, temperatures above average, and then we start to see some cooling come our way by the middle of the next work week. That's when we're going to introduce the opportunity of some showers moving in as well. A lot on this extended forecast. We've got, of course, Halloween for our Friday with a high of 77, moving into the first weekend of November, staying unseasonably warm. Usually our highs are right around the low 70s, so we're going to be about 5 to almost 10 degrees above average. Mix of sun and clouds for California. We've got Election Day, a special election taking place on Tuesday. Our highs are going to be in the 70s. By the time we get to the middle of the week, that's when we drop those afternoon highs to the upper 60s and bring in a chance of showers.